Before you invest $800,000 into any EB5 project, there is something you must understand. Because in EB5, the danger isn't what happens after you invest. It's the warning signs you miss before you invest. I've seen investors commit $800,000 confidently only to discover much later that the warning signs were right there on day one. And by then, nothing could be fixed. So stay with me because I'm going to reveal the top 5 EB5 red flags that can delay your green card, put your hard-earned capital at risk, or even delay your American dream. Most investors never learn about this, but you will. My name is Paresh Karia, and I've spent more than 2 decades in banking, financial services, real estate, and investment migration. I've evaluated EB5 projects from every angle, financially, legally, and from an immigration standpoint. And let me tell you this with absolute clarity. One overlooked red flag in EB5 doesn't just cost money, it can cost you years of life. So let's get into the red flags. First, poor documentation. A transparent project never hides information. One of the clearest warning signs in an EB5 is poor or incomplete documentation. If the project's PPM, business plan, financials, construction timeline, or offering documents are confusing, missing details, filled with contradiction, or overly generic, stop right there. Good EB5 projects are extremely documentation heavy because they know everything must withstand USCIS scrutiny. Weak projects, on the other hand, tend to hide behind glossy brochures. If the documents don't give you confidence, USCIS won't feel confident either. 2. Weak track record. No EB5 history is equal to high EB5 risk. Before trusting any developer or regional center, ask one question. What is your EB5 track record? A developer may have built iconic hotels or shopping malls, but that doesn't mean they know how to navigate EB5. A strong EB5 track record includes successful I-526 approvals, successful I-829 approvals, timely return of investor capital, no history of defaults, clean compliance record, proven job creation, among others. If a developer or a regional center cannot show EB5 specific results, you are taking unnecessary risk. Big brand? Good. But without EB5 performance, it means nothing. Track record is your first line of protection. 3. Ongoing litigations. If they are fighting legal battles today, you will fight immigration delays tomorrow. This is a red flag most investors overlook. If the developer, regional center, or project company is facing lawsuits or regulatory disputes, it may lead to USCIS delays, extra documentation requirements, funding interruptions, construction delays, repayment risks, etc. Litigation doesn't always mean reject the project, but it absolutely means investing deeply before you say yes. 4. No independent oversight. If no one is monitoring the money is at risk. In today's EB5 world, independent fund administration is not optional, it is essential. If the project does not have a third-party fund administrator, transparent reporting, independent audits, clear release conditions, then you have no visibility into how your capital is being used. Strong EB5 projects always welcome transparency. Weak ones avoid it. A repayment plan is not a paragraph, it is a roadmap. If a project cannot clearly explain how and when you will get your capital back, it is a major red flag. Ask, is the repayment based on free financing? Has the developer refinanced successfully before? Is the repayment based on property sale? Is there market demand for such a sale? Are project cash flows strong enough? Where does EB5 capital sit in the repayment hierarchy? If the exit strategy sounds vague, like we will return your capital after completion, that's not a plan. That's hope. And in EB5, unclear exit is equal to unclear future. Remember this, EB5 is not just an investment, it's a life-changing migration decision. A good project can secure your family's future in America. A weak one can trap your capital, delay your green card, or derail your American dream. The difference comes down to one thing: recognizing the red flag before you invest. If you want a clear, expert-led evaluation of EB5 opportunities, If you want every document, every risk factor, and every financial structure analyzed with the precision of an investment professional and a banker, and if you want complete clarity before investing a single rupee, then book a consultation using the link below. Let's evaluate your options together and build the safest and the most predictable EB5 plan for your family.